Okay, so it's Meghan O here with STL TV. I found some of the coolest high school seniors right here in St. Louis to talk about how their lives have changed in the blink of an eye from their high school senior year experience, from being able to see their friends every day and laugh and joke, and everyone is involved in yearbook and in sports. And then there was something called coronavirus wanted to hit the community. And now it has changed your senior year experience. So we're going to talk about, yes, okay, we understand that it hit society, but now how is your future going to be? So I invited 5 high school seniors right here in the St. Louis area to join us, and we're going to talk about these, what we like to call it, COVID Chronicles. So today joining us, I have 5 friends that I am going to introduce to you. Here we go. Who would like to step up first?
I'm Natel Knox. I'm from Sumner High School. I'm a
Okay, Bulldog.
You know.
Hey, okay. Any extracurricular activities?
I'm involved in everything. Trombonist, yearbook. I was in the secretary in the office for our student government. Big sister to freshmen and sophomores. Anybody who is needed. I was all over the place. Reporter. I'm your girl for everything. Writer, everything.
Okay, Natel, you popping.
Know it.
Okay. She said you know it. Put some respect on my name. Okay. Who else do we have joining us today?
Hi, I'm Grayson Kennedy with Francis Hall High School. I was on the Diversity Awareness Club, Principal Advisory Club. I'm in yearbook and journalism.
Nice. Now, were you in these all 4 years?
I was in journalism for the first 2, yearbook for the last one.
Really? What made you enter journalism?
I didn't have a credit. So I never took an English credit, but then I took journalism 2 as well because I really liked it and I like the broadcast side of it. So
got you. And you speak so well. I hate when people say that. You speak so well. But no, you really, I can tell, but just by the way that you speak, I would love to read your stories.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for sharing. And I see 3 lovely people. Who else do we have here today?
Hi, I'm Jackson Ostwanek. I'm from Marquette High School. I was involved in too many things to count, but my primary focus was all of the journalism opportunities we had at our school.
Nice. So you're like what they would say, a jack of all trades.
Yeah, I've even written speeches about being the jack of all trades.
Really? Mm-hmm. I need to see that later. I need to hear that later. That's what's up. Thank you for sharing. And now we have two more people.
I'm Trinity Jackson from Cleveland NJROTC High School. I really was not even involved in much. I'm not even going to fake it with y'all. So I was a part of, or I was supposed to be a part of, the track and field manager. That's what I was going to be. But unfortunately, I'm not able to do that anymore. So yeah, I'm just a senior.
But still, the fact that you're able to say that that was what is in store, so I wouldn't say that you weren't involved like that. It's just that coronavirus was not a friend, okay? Yeah. But it had nothing to do with you being a regular senior because you all are far from that.
I'm Charles Becker. I go to Central Community High School. I was in no activities, no extracurriculars, so I was just basically gliding my way through high school, having fun.
Yeah. You'll be surprised how many of us did the same thing when we were in school. But my question is, like, we know you're graduating very soon. What are your plans after graduation?
So I'm going to go to university in Chicago. I'm going to go to DePaul University. I'm going to major in film, and I'm going to minor in journalism and script writing.
Got you. What made you choose that university?
I have family in Chicago, and I really like the area. And I saw pictures online, and I thought the campus was pretty, and it sold me.
That's what's up. Jackson, what are your plans after graduation?
I'm going to the Mizzou Honors College, majoring in documentary journalism, and I'll probably minor in a language.
Oh, nice. Now, what language would you consider?
Probably Korean, just because I hated taking Spanish in high school, and I know that most schools have your typical like Spanish, French, maybe German program, but not many schools have many of the Asian languages. So I figure if you go into it in college, they'll expect that not a lot of people have experience with it, and it'll be easier.
That's true. I feel that. That's what's up. High five. And Natel, what are you looking forward to most when it comes to after graduation? Just to be able to say that you survived your senior year after COVID-19. What are you looking forward to?
I just want to keep moving forward, like nothing ever happened. I don't want this to, I know it will put a dent in my plans, but it's not over. It's not over. I don't want to have this, we're doomed type of idea. I look forward to college in the fall. I look forward to games, and I look forward to getting out and exploring and living and just thriving regardless of this. I really don't want this to hold us back.
Yeah. Have you all been thinking about what if they don't have where school would start in person in August? Have you all been thinking about that as a worst case scenario? I hate to be I hate to bring that, but have you been thinking about that?
I have been thinking about it, and honestly, I don't even know where I'm gonna go still. So,
I mean, it's a lot to consider. It was easier in the beginning. It was already complicated, but now it changed the game.
Mm-hmm. So, but if I was to go away, I would probably just do like a semester here and then transfer or something like that. But it's still a lot to consider, and I'm still talking to my counselor about it. So we're figuring it out.
Gotcha. And then, so in Jackson, so are you thinking of going away to school? I know you were saying what school again?
Yeah, so Mizzou, documentary journalism. I'm pretty set up and committed and in the later kind of things that you need to do once you've committed to a school, getting all of your fees paid for and taking preliminary tests. I'm actually really close with my roommates, even though we live in different states, and kind of this coronavirus has given us an opportunity to become way closer. Because I can't see many people in person here, we just started FaceTiming and texting every night and playing games and getting to know each other. And not just them. I think you'll see a lot of social media conversation between kids that are going to the same college, kids setting up accounts where you can introduce yourself and start getting to know other people that you may see and hopefully will see in person.
Yeah, no, that's really, 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 really cool. That's dope that they do that, so that way you all know each other ahead of time. What about you, Travis? What are your plans after you graduate?
Well, my plans, even before this coronavirus hit, I was going to go to boot camp, like sometime in July.
Okay.
And like, even if the coronavirus hit, I think it would just be pushed back a little bit.
Okay.
But then, I plan on starting to go to college, at Montana State University, in in January, next year.
Now, I'm glad that you mentioned that. So, Travis, were you thinking of starting in January if the COVID-19 if the pandemic would not have hit? Were you planning on kind of doing that in January anyway, or did you come up with that plan based on what's going on?
I came up with a plan to start in January of 2021,
Gotcha.
based off of how far my boot camp would last.
Yeah, got you. So you're ready. You getting all the rest right now, then, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
And Natel, what about you? What's going on? What you brewing over there for after graduation?
Kind of indecisive. I got accepted to a couple of places, but I think Columbia Chicago College has captured my little heart. But just to stay close to my family and finance-wise, since this did kind of put us in a hole, I'll go to STLCC and receive my general credentials, and then after that, switch to Columbia Chicago.
Oh my gosh. You all in these nice, cool schools. Gotcha. I love it. Yeah, I used to want to go to Columbia so bad, so bad. And then the other question I have now, this is strictly for fun. Now, we're all stuck in the house. We don't even mind. Now, if you have a mailbox down your driveway, you don't mind going to get your mail. You don't mind running to what you wish your mama would run you to the store. What is it that, what's going to be the first thing you plan to do once outside opens up officially? I'm going to start with you, Travis.
The very first thing I would do would be just hang out with my friends, because I haven't seen them like a couple months now almost, and we just usually just text, and like that's basically it.
Yeah.
Just hang out.
Yeah, just hang out, just have a good time. What are you brewing over there, Natel?
What I'm looking forward to most is graduation. I am so excited about the ceremony. I cannot wait to cross the stage. I think it's so important. Like, we all kind of grew up watching our siblings and cousins and friends and family. They got that moment when it was supposed to happen, and ours got postponed. And for a lot of us, like you said, it was very defeating and devastating that we worked so hard and we were this close and for it to get taken away from us. So I think we are so ready to get that feeling of just relief and accomplishment once we cross that stage and shake that hand and get that diploma and like talk our tassels, and it's just going to be a beautiful moment. I cannot wait for the ceremony.
I know. I bet. And Grayson over there plotting. I can see in the face. He over there like, I think I know 5 things, Meghan. You only want 1? Well, what is the first thing you're gonna do, Grayson, when outside officially opens?
I've been looking. Me and my friends have been talking about going on a road trip. We've been looking at national parks and like Airbnbs, and we were like,
yes,
just recently started talking numbers, like for real. And I'm looking forward to it. If it happens, I'm ready. I'm going to go.
Yeah. And something like that, like you said, because outside is officially opening in a week. So to drive to like a conservation, a national park, that's something that you definitely can do that in a week. That's what's up. What you brewing over there, Jackson?
I'm pretty content with what I do now. I mean, the job I work is full time, so I go there 5 days a week. I can work out there even if things aren't open, and I still get to see like my girlfriend most days. We've been keeping our circles closed so we can still see each other. But if I was going to pick anything to do that was out of the ordinary, probably go on like a float trip or explore a park, kind of like Grayson.
Yeah, absolutely. And stuff like that, after we've all been inside, who's really trying to go to a movie theater? Who's really trying to go somewhere where you're stuck in a building? Not us. Trinity, what's going on over there? Where are you going when outside opens up?
Kind of like what Travis said with hanging out with friends and stuff. That's what I would want to do. But if I'm being realistic, I really have to get beautified first, so I'll probably just like a nail shop and fix my hair and stuff. Like, that's my first stops.
I love it. Yeah, I kind of am with you, because these eyebrows, you can't tell, but y'all, they look like 2 caterpillars on my face. So no, I get it. So this is the last question that I want to ask. Senior graduation ceremony, completely different. We have never experienced anything like this. How is it that you all will walk across the stage? So some schools are postponing till September. Can we talk about that real quick? Grayson, do you mind covering? How is your graduation ceremony? How are you going to walk?
So right now the school hasn't decided. We're going to try to get the arena that we normally get, but push it back till July. But if we can't get it in July, they want to have it either in the gym or on the football field. But they're having seating issues and how many tickets each student will get in that situation. So if they don't do that, we are graduating digitally, which I don't know how that will work, but.
Okay, I know obviously you would prefer it to be where you're in the field. I get that. What about you, Natel? What are they talking about at Sumner when it comes to graduation and walking across the stage?
They're saying so far that, like everybody else, is probably going to get pushed back, but they reached out to the seniors and asked that if we had any cool ideas or anything to do in the meantime, or maybe instead of a traditional ceremony that we, enlist those ideas. But as far as graduation ceremony goes like everybody else. I just pushed back to July or August.
Okay. Okay. And that time will be here before we all really realize. It'll be June before we know it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And what's going on over here, Travis? What are they talking about at your school when it comes to walking across the stage and just the graduation ceremony?
My school, later this week, they gave an announcement to my class of seniors saying, we're going to actually do like a little stage walk up. Basically have to go to school in a cap and gown and walk across the stage, and then when the day hits to our actual graduation day, they will post a video of us walking out like our virtual graduation.
Yes.
And then I think mid June is when we'll actually have our actual in-person graduation. So
Gotcha. That sounds very innovative. I have never heard that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
How many seniors are at your school?
I think 280.
Okay.
I think.
Woo! I'm gonna leave that alone. But no, it sounds it sounds really cool though. And then that video you can keep opposed to having to record on your phone, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And then what about for you two, Jackson and Trinity? How is your school talking about you having the opportunity to walk across the stage, your graduation ceremony?
Our school, as I understand it, is partnering with this youth sports company. They're doing it in the parking lot of what used to be the Hazelwood Mall, I think.
Okay, the Bills. Okay.
Yeah, and so basically they're going to have like these two massive screens, and it's kind of going to be like a drive-through. I think there's some sort of stage component, but I'm just not going because I think it's so far of a stretch, and I still don't think that even when they say that we can open back up, I still don't trust that as being safe, and I want to be able to make the right call, or at least what feels right to me for my family and the people that I care about.
Absolutely. Safety first at the end of the day. Trinity, what about you?
Well, my school, I know that it is pushed back for sure, but my counselors don't even know what we're doing for graduation. So I don't know what we're doing for graduation. All I do know is that we're still supposed to be wearing our dress blues uniform. And we thought that since we were out of school, we were going to have to wear what we want or like cap and gown. And that's not the case. So we're kind of mad about that. But other than that, we're still supposed to be having a graduation.
Yeah, that's cool. And especially where, as Jackson made a good point with still staying safe. And I like the fact, as Travis was also mentioning, everyone mentioned just about how everybody's school is finding the best way to keep everybody safe, but still give you that true experience, to still give you that opportunity to go find the shoes that you want, the cool outfit, get your hair done, your haircut, your line, and all that. I want to wrap up to say this, that all of the hard work that you all have put in is not going unnoticed. Everything when it comes to your senior year, I don't want you to feel that you're ignored, that, it's kind of one of those, yes, everyone is we're all trying to figure this out, but to still make sure that you get the shine that you deserve. As I was mentioning earlier, you all are very special. When you were brought into this earth, your impact was so strong, it changed the world. We all know that 9/11 happened, and the way that we see the world of when it comes to a sense of security has changed forever. You see detectors everywhere, everybody's being so proactive and making sure it's safe. And now, years later, again, everybody was looking like, oh my gosh, they're born in this. And now, I don't think a lot of people are realizing 18 years later, here we are, 17, 18 years later, here we are. And now you all's energy it shook up the world again. And now here we are where we're dealing with the pandemic. But looking at how resilient you all are, looking at how nothing has stopped you all. And now you all are creating a new normalcy. I just wish I could wrap my arms around you all, because I couldn't. I have no clue what it is that each and every one of you are feeling. Natel, Grayson, Jackson, Trinity, as well as, I feel like I keep saying Travis and Jackson. I keep, all these pictures together. But every single one of you all, I mean, I just cannot stress the fact that everybody is here to applaud you all. We wish that we could just do so much for you all. You all deserve so much, and you all have been forced to kind of mature. You all have been forced to mature a little prematurely than what you wanted. But the fact that you all are still finding a way to still get the glory that you deserve, to still shine. And I applaud you all. And I appreciate you stopping your Monday evening. I mean, you could be spending this time with your family, but I know you've been spending a lot, so you wanted to spend time with Meghan O and STLTV. So I want to say I appreciate you all so much. I am going to follow you all on social media. Now, if you want to block me from some of your stories like some people, I understand. I get it. Just so y'all know, Trinity is my niece, and I know she blocked me from some stuff. It's all good, though. It's all good. I just know that I am very honored and very thankful that you all have came on here to share your experience, because I'm not going to front. I think we all have moments where we all kind of cried. This is a very scary time, but it's also a time to bring light, to show that you still have 10 toes down. The marathon is still continuing, and it's coming. It's with you. It's with you. So I appreciate you all coming on here and being transparent and sharing your story with the high school seniors, class of 2020, sharing their COVID chronicles, as I like to say it, because town hall meeting sounds kind of boring, don't you think?
Yeah.
Y'all had some chronicles to share. So again, I want to say thank you so much for sharing your stories, your words, your future plans and your goals. Even if you aren't so sure of them on yourself, you know that you're going somewhere so amazing. And I just want to say congratulations to all of you all, to our high school senior class of 2020. I salute you all. I do. Yes, I wish I had noisemakers. Oh my gosh. And good luck to all of you all in your future goals, as with all of your endeavors, because the St. Louis community is definitely here for you, as well as all of us here at STL TV. So again, thank you all for sharing. Make sure you check out all of this lovely chronicles that they shared with us at stltv.net. And you can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, subscribe to YouTube, all of that good stuff. And as always, I am the one and only Meghan O. And thank you for watching the Class of 2020 COVID Chronicles. Good night, everyone.